Hey everyone, it's Jake of Jake's Metal Chat. Hope you're all well and welcome to a brand new collection update. And as you can see by the title, it is a big CD collection update. I have a lot to show you here. I tried recording this video yesterday, but I was absolutely drained, so I thought I'd wait till today to record. And before I crack on with what I'm going to show you, to anyone new to the channel, welcome, and to thank those who have subscribed to the channel so far. It is staying steady on at 884. And with these CDs here, I got a mixture of doom metal, death metal, thrash metal. There's just so much to get through here. Most of which I got at Black City Records, two of which were given out to a bunch of us at the first two heavy metal quiz nights at the Griffin. And others are from gigs, and one is from a fellow VC member. And without further ado, let's crack on with the first band all the way from Brooklyn, New York. Just going to get my list up here. Formed back in 2019. They have two full lengths out. I cannot find their first one. It's quite hard to find, but I have heard it at Black City Records, which is where I got this one. It's their second album. It is Castle Rat with their 2025 album, The Bestiary, and some brilliant quality doom metal, more on the traditional doom metal side. Got the inside there with who worked on the album and of course the lyrics here and the CD. And I'll show the CD first before I show you the band picture behind this. And there you go. So yeah, some really good stuff right here. I missed them when they came to Bristol, but they are playing Bloodstock this year, so I will be watching them. So, like I said, I've heard the first one, which I'm blanking on the name at the moment. But I saw this and thought, yeah, I need to start listening to some more Castle Rock because people have been talking about this band for a while. And the bands it's reminding me of are Saint Vitus, Pentagram, Trouble, and Candlemass. So it's quite epic sounding as well. And yeah, just some really, really good stuff, right? I really enjoyed this album. And if I can find a copy of the first album, I will be getting that as well, either on CD or vinyl, either cassette. I think it's been released on cassette. I think this is on cassette as well. I know it's on vinyl. And being like Shaun the Beast and Mark the Bowser Retribution, being Collector's Scum, we got to get the same album on all formats. But yeah, if you're more into your traditional doom metal as opposed to your Death Doom, Sludge Doom, Blackened Doom, then this is going to be right up your street. Castle Rat and the Bestiary. Next band all the way from the Netherlands, and they formed back in 2013 under a different name, then split up in 2020, but then reformed that same year under the name they are now, which is Cryptosis. This is their 2025 album, Celestial Death. I saw these guys with Voivod, which also had Midnight on support, and that was a great gig. And these guys, fantastic opener. This was released on Century Media Records. I need to get their two other albums, but I thought I'd get the newest one. And I wish I found out about this band and this album last year because just found out about the band last year because I absolutely enjoyed their set. Absolutely enjoyed it. And can't wait to listen to this. Um, I looked them up and when I heard them live, and it's like, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. The class as progressive thrash, but I was definitely getting a progressive thrash and death metal sound. But yeah, absolutely brilliant band live, and I cannot wait to listen to this. Cryptosis and Celestial Death. The next one is a demo from a black metal band. I don't know where they are from because it says unknown on Metallum. So this is Oppression with the demo from 2020, which I got at Black City Records. And this, I think that says either number 4 or number 40 out of 300, is limited to 300 copies. And I heard a little bit of the first song, and yeah, it's very fierce in your face black metal, so borderlining into war metal. And yeah, I can't wait to listen to all this because I do like stuff where it's just like in your face and it's just hitting you with a war sound. And of course, most and I obviously love my atmospheric black metal most of all. But yeah, looking forward to this. And like some others that I haven't listened to, like Celestial Death, and there is a box set of three albums by the same band that I need to listen to all of as well. Oppression and their demo from 2020. Right, next band. I'll get onto these two next before I get onto another traditional doom metal band. So got these at the same two gigs, both in the sludge, death, and doom, and just yeah, both sludge, both death, doom, and sludge, and just both did cracking sets. So the first one is all the way from well, there they are, Brighton, formed in 2011, and this is their 2013 album, Scabrous. Absolutely just brilliant band live. They absolutely nailed it. Just disgusting, filthy, sludgy, deathy doom goodness right there. And yeah, brilliant stuff right now. I don't think I said the band name yet. Sea Bastard are just dirty, filthy heaviness. And because I did ask, have you played Bristol before? And I don't think they have ever played Bristol. So I was thinking if I ever seen them before, but I don't think I have. So, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them again if they do end up coming back to Bristol. I don't mind traveling up to like London or hell, if they're traveling up a little bit further now, I will definitely be seeing them there because as well as going to gigs here in Bristol, I love to go to gigs outside of Bristol as well. But definitely, if you've not checked out Sea Bastard, do so. If you love your dirty, disgusting, sludgy death doom, this is for you. Sea Bastard and Scabrous. Looking forward to this. Looking forward to listening to that. And the next band, who is the one they were supporting all the way from Denver, Colorado, formed in 2012. And this is their 2020 album. And this is Primitive Man with Immersion. And in that pure Primitive Man form, just heavy, filthy disgustingness. And their set did not disappoint. Just brilliant stuff right here. And a bit of artwork in here as well. And lyrics written out like this. Yeah, these guys are definitely in the death, doom, and sludge category. Absolutely love all three genres. Love the dirty guitar tones, bass tones, everything about Primitive Man. The first time I saw him was 2016 at the Fleece with uh, a bunch of bands. Two I'm thinking of are Ohms and Dragged into Sunlight. But these guys, when I heard them, I was just like, just could not get enough of this. And brilliant, brilliant stuff. If you've not listened to Primitive Man, I will be putting all the albums and EPs and got one single here to show you in the description below so you can have a listen to these albums for yourself. But if you love your heavy dirtiness, your heavy, dirty, disgusting death, doom, and sludge, Primitive Man is the band for you. Primitive Man and Immersion. And I will I'll put that back in there. I'll give it another spin because it is one hell of a heavy album. Next band, which is another traditional doom metal band, all the way from Norway, formed in 2022. This is their 2025 album. It is Zebulon with Come Day of Reckoning, and excellent stuff. Definitely getting that Trouble, Saint Vitus, Pentagram vibe. And they played Bloodstock last year, but I didn't see him last year. But I just saw a clip. I saw a clip from one of my mates posting it on their Instagram stories, and I was like, wish I saw him now, but I got to see him back in May at the Griffin here in Bristol, and absolutely brilliant. First song I ever heard was Reap the Fruits of Famine. Brilliant. Just it's heavy, it's atmospheric, and it's groovy as hell. And the artwork does continue on to the back. Love that. Definitely need to get this on vinyl because again, I've mentioned so many times in the videos, in all my videos, being collector scum, I need everything. Some lyrics, and I think there was a picture of the band somewhere. There they are. So yeah, when you normally think of Norway, you think first thing would be black metal, but then they got quite a few death metal bands coming from Norway, and I was thinking, do they have any doom? And all of a sudden, when my mate said these guys and saying doom metal from Norway, I was like, gotta listen to them now. And yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff. I absolutely love this from start to finish. And this would be an album that I would definitely spin over and over again. And if you're more into your bands like, just to mention them again, Saint Vitus, Trouble, and Pentagram, and just love your traditional doom metal overall, definitely again check out Castle Rat and Zebulon, Come Day of Reckoning. Right, this is a CD box set, and it is from a band that formed back in 1996 in Asheville, and then relocated uh, to Raleigh in North Carolina. I hope I said that right. And yeah, this is Daylight Dies. This is a band that I checked out from a mate of mine when we both did a radio show on Top Rock Radio. And this was always one of the songs on one of the albums was always his Ender. And the albums on this one is the Candlelight Years. So we have Dismantling Devotion from 2006, Lost to the Living from 2008, and A Frail Becoming from 2012. And here is box set in question. And the albums them let me rephrase that, the albums themselves. Definitely looking forward to that. So the song that he played was called Sunset, which is on A Frail Becoming. And of course the shitty inside. So you got CD there and a booklet right there. Because I think there might be a band picture of him. I'll have a look. But I'll get the other CDs as well. When I checked out that one song, I was like, I got to check out more of their songs. I heard more songs from their last album and one from Dismantling Devotion. So show the booklet again. Because I know their first album's not on Candlelight Records. I think they were on a different label back then. Oh, there's individual pictures with some lyrics. So sort this out. There we go. And there we go. So definitely looking forward to listening to this because I need to check out the whole discography. I'm hoping to find their first album. I don't know how rare it is to find, and hopefully find all these on vinyl. And yeah, Candlelight Records have released some great stuff. More in the death and doom death, melodic, and because these guys are melodic doom death, very much on that melodic side of metal. They always release stuff like that, and for well, ranging from melodic to really heavy stuff. But a lot of the stuff I heard from Candlelight Records has been melodic, and these guys have a lot of that in their music. Because with these guys, it goes from growls and screams to cleans, and it just works absolutely well. Love stuff like that. And yeah, can't wait to listen to all these albums. Daylight Dies, with the Candlelight Years with Dismantling Devotion, Lost to the Living, and A Frail Becoming. Going in the pile. Right, the next ones here, I'll bring these three over here. So this one is a band that I shared a stage with in Trowbridge back in May, and getting from this, it's thrash metal, but it has that absolute groove and just overall fierceness of Motorhead. It is Damn Nata. They are from Wiltshire. I'm not sure when they formed, but this is their single called The Exorcist. Just some really great stuff right here, and getting to share a stage with them was awesome because there was supposed to be four bands overall. One had to pull out, and another one had to drop out due to losing someone within the band. And yeah, we paid tribute to the band that we ended up replacing that night, and it was just one hell of a great night. And these guys, just a fantastic opener. But like I say, yeah, thrash metal with that overall Motorhead style, absolutely brilliant. Because the vocalist over there, which is also called Jake and also plays bass, he had a four-string Explorer, which looked absolutely amazing. Love the look of the Explorer bass, and he had his microphone up like how Lemmy used to. But yeah, brilliant stuff right here. Again, in the description below, you will listen. There will be all these albums, singles, demos in the description so you can have a listen for yourself. But definitely check out Damn Nata and Call the Exorcist. And that'll be also going in the pile. Now, this one, these two here are from a mate of mine from his label, and I need to find the label now. Might be on the back of this one. Goat Prayer Records. And one I've already listened to, the other one I haven't, and I'll go with the one that I haven't listened to yet. It is a split with two bands on it, so they are Abyssal. Not sure where from the UK they formed, but they formed back in 2010. And the other one is Carcinoma from Plymouth. They formed back in 2014. And this is the 2018 split they did called Anthropization. And I'm definitely looking forward to this. And because I was talking about his label and he mainly puts out black metal. That's my mate Terry. And a few more things here. Bit of some more artwork somewhere else over here. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this. It'll be going in the pile in a minute. But yeah, cannot wait to spin this because I've got so much more to listen to because I just get piles of CDs and vinyl and I just never get around to listen to them. But I will be listening to this. So once again, Abyssal and Carcinoma with Anthropization. This one I have listened to, and I had to look up how to say the name, but it is Old English for Overwinter. So the Old English name for this, and these guys formed back in 2018 in North Yorkshire. It is, and I hope I get this right, Ofer Wintran, which is again the Old English translation for Overwinter. And this is their 2022 album. Let's look at it again so I don't say the wrong words. It often befalls those. And this is some fierce atmospheric black metal and absolutely brilliant stuff right here. I absolutely enjoyed this album. And this was, I think, the first or second CD he gave to all the contestants at the second uh blanking on it now. Heavy Metal Quiz Night. That's it, the Heavy Metal Quiz Night. There's their logo in there. Bit the castle there and the castle there. But yeah, I've never checked out this band before in my life, and I thought I gotta find some more black metal here in the UK. And I'm definitely going to be checking out these guys more. I don't know if they're working on anything else, but I will be checking that out. And I will be giving this another listen. So if you love your black metal, you love it fierce or atmospheric or both, which this is, definitely go and check this out. Ophir Wintran, and it often befalls those over there. And I'll actually move those over there as well. Right, the last few CDs here. And this one is from a fellow VC member. I have mentioned him multiple times. And it is Mark, the Bowels of Retribution. He sent us all a link with us within the VC, especially those within the Dead of Winter crew. And this is some awesome, excellent, just dirty, heavy Swedish death metal. It is carnal savagery. They formed back in, where are they? Back in 2017 in Gothenburg. This is their 2025 album. I wish I checked it out that year because it would have been one of my absolute favorites. Crypt of Decay. So, Mark, thank you very much for getting this for me and for everyone else that ordered it. This is absolutely insane. It's got that mixture of grave and obviously being from Sweden, so they got grave, dismember, and also an American influence, which Cannibal Corpse. So it's a mixture of Dismember, Grave, Cannibal Corpse, and there was a bunch of other bands on the sticker that was on it, but I think I misplaced the sticker, but I definitely remember seeing Dismember, Grave, and Cannibal Corpse on there. It's definitely got that mixture of those bands in there. It is absolutely brilliant stuff. The two guys behind the band, that's the CD. Absolutely lovely stuff, and I will be giving this another spin. Need to find this on vinyl because, like Mark and Sean the Beast, collectors scum need everything. Love that artwork, absolutely brilliant. And some lyrics right there. Just some, I keep saying the same things, but what else can you say? It's just raw, heavy, fierce, and in your face. That's what you want with a band like this. And a lot of my favorite bands, as you know, are from Sweden. Definitely a band that I am going to be checking out a lot more of. Carnal Savagery and Crypt of Decay. Gonna give that another spin. Right, these are all classic ones. I will go with one right at the bottom because these guys need no introduction, but they're gonna get one anyway. Formed in Los Angeles, San Francisco in 1981. Of course, that is Metallica. These guys got me into metal. I will be seeing them at the end of this month. This is their 1988 album. Got this from Black City Records, and it is a UK first and Justice for All. And I also have another copy of this that I got years ago. Of course, there are the guys themselves, Kurt, Lars, James, and Jason. The CD, which I will get out and show you here. And the booklet as well, so it's not glaring off the lights. The case not going, so the light's not glaring on the case. And lyrics in here, and I think there's another picture of him somewhere. Oh, I just made that up. No, no, there it is. There you go. So yeah, definitely an album that I definitely love. So this one, and of course, Kill Them All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets. Again, this one and the Black Album. But yeah, great album. And again, the band that got me into metal, and I'm always going to love Metallica, but I always stick with their earlier stuff. And yeah, can't wait until the 28th of June, which is when they are going to be in Cardiff, which has Gojira on the bill. Absolutely brilliant stuff right here. Metallica and Justice for All. Right, the last one's here, and this one I got on Dot Descent Records. I got that on their website, and this is a band that a lot of us know who Ken's Death Metal Crypt is. This is a band that he knows personally, and absolutely underrated old school death metal here. They formed back in 1990 in Plainfield, Joliet and Chicago in Illinois. They were active until 1995. And this is Morgue with their 1993 album, Eroded Thoughts. And just a brilliant album that I don't know how many people knew about this album when it came out in the day. So it not only does it have the album from 1993, but it has the first demo from 91 and the second from 92. Of course, re-released on Dot Descent Records. I'm trying to remember who released the album originally. So just gonna show the CD there. And the band's right there. Um, because there's a lot of things in this book. So one of the things I want to show you is all these little band pictures. I think I've mentioned before in one of my earliest videos, I love old pictures like this. And just seen some old flyers and tickets from gigs that they've played. And I believe, yep, I think this is their 1992 demo. And there's the band there. And I think here, yeah, there's some lyrics. I'll show those quickly. But yeah, a band that when I first discovered them, this was like, I think around 2012, I want to say. And I was just like, wow, just some really great death metal right here. And I'm trying to remember which song it was. It might have been Random Decay was the first song I heard, or it might have been track number 4. But yeah, death metal to the core, just evil sounding, absolutely just disgusting stuff. I'll get it out again so I can show the artwork. So yeah, really cool artwork there. And definitely a band that I will be covering in my Metal Vault series. And if you've not checked out Morgue, definitely check out this album. And just and also check out their two demos as well, which I think I've only maybe heard one or two tracks from each of the demos, but definitely do check out this if you love your old school underground death metal. Absolutely brilliant stuff right here. And yeah, we'll definitely be giving this another spin. Morgue and Eroded Thoughts. Right, the last two, and both from Sweden, and both got at Black City Records. And let's go with the first one here, which is they formed in. I want to try and pronounce it. It's I think it's pronounced Stormstad, and then Gothenburg, and then Stockholm later. In They formed in 1989, split up in 97, reformed in 2004, and then split up for the final time in 2006. It is Dissection, and this is their 1993 debut, The Somberling, which when I saw this at Black City Records, it was still sealed. So whoever had it before then, because this is a 2004 re-release, it was still sealed, so they never opened it. And I thought, well, I don't have anything by these guys yet because I'm still trying to find their second album, Storm of the Light's Bane, and I'm blanking on their last album's name. But I definitely wanted to get this one to start with. But yeah, Dissection was another band that I discovered around the 2010s. I think I discovered these guys in 2013. Songs on the back as well, and I believe there's a castle right there, some lyrics there, and I don't think there's a band picture, as far as I know, in the book. No, but there is their logo. But yeah, a band that I have listened to multiple times before. Obviously, my favorite track is, of course, the title track of the album, which is, of course, The Somberling, which is trying to find it there, yeah. Track number 2. And Black Horizons is also a brilliant track as well. But yeah, definitely a band that are more in the vein of melodic black and death metal. And so it's like I said about who was it? Ofer Wintran, like being that fierce atmospheric style of black metal. This has definitely got that fierceness to it. And because it goes like straight into blasts, and then there'll be times where it just goes all melodic and it's just blended beautifully. But yeah, definitely a band for fans of those who love their melodic black and death. If you're not checked out this band, again, everything in the description below. And yeah, hoping to find their second album soon. Dissection and the Somberling. Now the last one is another Swedish band. Let's go back up here, and they are from Stockholm, formed in 1988 under the name Defense until 1989, then reformed in 1989 as Afflicted Convulsion, and then changed their name just to Afflicted, which is a band that I heard of because they used to be called the band I said before of Afflicted Convulsion. So this is their first album from when they changed the name to just Afflicted. This is their 1992 album, Prodigal Son. And I listened to the last track because I found the music video on YouTube, and it's heavy but quite progressive as well. And when you look at the guys, you think not a death metal band at all. But I was talking to David of Black City Records and saying that a lot of bands were dressing like this back in the day. But yeah, a band, I saw this in the CD rack and I thought, yeah, I need to get this because I have listened to this band before. Because I think when they was still under the name Afflicting Convulsion, they were more death metal and grindcore. Got the booklet there. Band picture again. I think this might be a re-release. I'm gonna have a quick little look. And I am also it was limited to 2,000 copies. I am 195 or 0195. And got a few lyrics in there. Yeah, definitely an album that I definitely need to check out. It's one that I have not actually played yet. I've not really gone back to listen to these guys yet. And I know Roger showed this in his top favorite albums that were recorded at Sunlight Studios because this was recorded at that studio. And I will need to find that vinyl as well. Because again, collector scum. And I'm definitely looking forward to listening to this because I did listen to the last track, which is called Ivory Tower. And yeah, very heavy, very progressive. And just, yeah, just want to hear the whole album and just also, I think they've released more albums after this one, so I need to try and find those as well. But if you love your death metal, heavy but also progressive, then go check out this. Go check out this band. And yeah, I'm definitely going to show this in my Metal Vault series as well. And of course, the last one that I showed as well from Dissection, Afflicted and Prodigal Son. And that is it for this collection update. Sorry, I have not been posting any videos in a while. I was very busy last week, hence why I just didn't have the energy to do it that day. We'll be doing another collection update soon. Going to be buying a load more things, of course. And we'll be recording a video before a festival I'm going to called Glastonbury, and got some more Metal Vault episodes to do as well. So I'll try and get those done before I'm super busy during the festival season. That's usually July and August when I'm busy. But yeah, thank you once again for tuning in. It means a hell of a lot. And listen to me prattle on and just going on a tangent sometimes. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, comment down below. And if you enjoy my content overall, don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with everything that I got coming up. And I have been Jake of Jake's Metal Chat. Keep the banner of metal well and truly high. Please do take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next one.